Come join me in the kitchen as I make 3 easy and delicious dinners. If you're new here, I'm Amy. I'm a wife and a mom to 2 toddlers, and I love to share what I'm cooking for my family. These recipes all take 20 minutes or less, so they're great to just have on your meal plan or have all the ingredients for in case you don't know what to make for dinner. But I am back on WW, so we'll be including the points on the screen at the end of the recipes and also in the description, links to the WW app with the recipes, links to the recipes, all of that stuff. I'd love to know if you're on WW, let me know in the comments below so we can cheer each other on. But I am officially back. I want to lose some weight that I haven't lost after having my 1-year-old. Let's go ahead and get into the kitchen and cooking now. First, I'm gonna make a Mexican street corn chicken skillet. This recipe actually is 0 points. The only thing that counts as points is the cheese, and you could totally skip that if you'd like, but it was really easy, really delicious too, and I will definitely link this recipe below. Here's what I've got going on for this recipe. So I laid out all the ingredients so you can see them. I did buy pre-cooked chicken. I really like the organic chicken breast strips from Trader Joe's, but you could of course make your own. And I'm gonna go ahead and cook up the veggies. So I melted a little bit of butter in the pan and added the red pepper, onion, and corn. And I just want to cook this until everything is soft, the onions are translucent, and once they're ready, I'm going to add the seasonings. So I used the rest of a taco seasoning packet. I only had a couple tablespoons left, but I would actually add more. I would probably add half of the packet of taco seasoning, and then I added additional seasonings of chili powder, garlic powder, salt, and then later on I also added some cumin for additional flavor. And then I added in that chicken. You would want to add cooked chicken, so even if you cook it yourself, you just want to cook it first and then dice it up and add it to this pan and the rest of the ingredients. I also squeezed in half of a lime for that kind of zesty, bright flavor, and I really thought that added a lot, so I would definitely recommend that. I added in some Greek yogurt, and this really helped add a nice creaminess to this, and it's kind of supposed to be like a chicken corn elote skillet, and so this really gave it kind of that elote essence. But I really love following The Kitchen Light on Instagram. That's where I got this recipe, and this page has a lot of like easy, healthy recipes. So check out the description if you're interested in checking out that Instagram account, and that's where I got this recipe. I added some cheese on top and covered it. I just wanted the cheese to melt, and then I topped it with a little bit of cilantro. The best part about this recipe is just how quickly it comes together and how just delicious it tastes. It's super easy to make, super quick, and honestly very low in points if you're on WW. The only thing that has points is the cheese. Now I'm going to be making a bowl. It's a Mexican bowl, and the great thing about this recipe is I had all the ingredients on hand. I just microwaved the ingredients. I didn't have to cook anything on the stovetop or in the oven. And you could add whatever sort of protein you'd like. So let's make that now. Sticking with the Mexican dish theme, I'm just doing a bowl. The great thing about bowls is you can use whatever you have and whatever you'd like. So I kept this vegetarian, but you could definitely add any sort of meat, you know, like ground beef, ground turkey, chicken, really anything that you'd like. So I did have some frozen chopped peppers in my freezer, so that is what you can see here along with the rest of the ingredients. Since I just wanted this to be a super quick dinner, I did everything in the microwave. So since the peppers and the corn were frozen, I went ahead, added those together in a bowl, and then I just wanted to season every component of this bowl so that everything had some good flavor. So I did that. I seasoned the corn and the peppers with some cumin, chili powder, and salt. and then just steam veggies in the microwave. I just like to add a tablespoon or two of water, depending on how much I have in the bowl, like how many veggies are in there. And then I go ahead and cover it and microwave it. Next, I'm prepping the beans. So I just rinsed those and put them in a bowl. And I also wanted to season this with taco seasoning. I figured since this is like the protein, I just added about a tablespoon of taco seasoning. And then I also microwaved that so that we could have hot beans in our bowl. You'll see in a second just how well veggies do steam in the microwave if you've never done it before. But I just wanted to include this recipe just because if you have ingredients, you could just throw them together in a bowl and they can be really filling and nutritious and as low or as high in points as you'd like them to be. I, of course, like to mix everything together and kind of get all of the ingredients in every single bite. And finally, my last recipe is a tortellini soup. I saw this on Sweet Savory and Steph's Instagram, and I knew I had to make it. It kind of reminded me of like a chicken noodle soup without any actual chicken, just chicken broth. But this recipe also came together very quickly and is pretty point friendly. Also, I love tortellini, so definitely check out this recipe. I will link all the recipes in the description as well. I'm gonna make a really quick recipe for dinner. I saw this on Instagram from Sweet Savory and Steph. I've made a few of her recipes before, and I thought I would give this one a try. It's basically like a pasta soup. So tortellini, chicken broth, chives, garlic, salt, and pepper. I'm just gonna add some chicken broth to the pot, let it come to a boil, and then add in the tortellini and cook that up along with the spices. Transferring it to a bigger pot because I think it'll work a bit better. I basically did that because I want to be able to add the rest of the second box of chicken broth just because I don't have another use for it this week and I don't want to have to throw it away. And I also have 2 packs of the tortellini, so I think this will work out well. Okay, that water should be boiling now. Yep. I'm gonna add in the pasta, salt, pepper, and garlic, and then cook it up. And then I'll finish it with the chives and then a little bit of Parmesan. This soup is kind of a fun take on chicken noodle soup, you know, without the chicken, but there is chicken broth. So we did like this one, and definitely check out the link in the description if you're interested in making it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and hanging out with me in the kitchen. And I really do love to share these recipes with you. Definitely give this video a like and subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you back here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.